You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Devious Maids After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Devious Maids After Show.
Hey.
Oh, wow. The silence is broken. Hey, guys. It's Laila Sadny. I am here. We're doing your Devious Maids after show. The episode is called The Visit, and I'm here with my two co-hosts.
Hi, guys. Candice Buenrostro here.
Hello, Francesca.
So, guys, let's just get into the episode. What did you guys think about this episode? Feelings on overall?
It's getting me excited for the last 4 episodes because everything's kind of rolling down now. We get to see Reggie's true side, Tony's true side, and I'm excited.
It's all unraveling for us.
Yes.
Well, I think I guess we should start out with Marisol.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Marisol, she's the woman of the house now. Opal's gone.
Bye.
Thank God, Opal's gone. And she's interviewing for a nurse, or to help with Nick. Nick survived, so I was wrong.
Yes,
my predictions are wrong. Nick survived, and I'm glad he did because we love Mark Declan. He survived, and she's interviewing for nurses, and she ends up, the one leaves, she's boring. And then the one that comes in, she actually, I don't know the actress's name, but she actually was on SNL.
She's so funny.
Yeah, so funny. And such a different kind of, energy to bring into the show.
Well, her character's name is Molly. She fits the persona of, a Molly, like really bubbly.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, totally. So she becomes besties with Marisol, and she's a little gossiper. So
Big gossiper.
yeah, we got to watch out for that one.
Well, I like how Marisol made her sign a confidentiality agreement when she found out that she was, gossiping about her to all her friends.
Yeah. Oh, how funny was that scene in the cafe with Rosie and Carmen and Zoila, and they're all sitting there, and then it's the other table of the nurses or whatever.
Right.
And here's her gossiping about one of her best friends, and Rosie's like, "Can you come back to the waitress? We're trying to listen on a private conversation." I just was like, "Rosie, I love you."
She's so sweet. But it's funny because the maids were gossiping, then the nurse were gossiping, but then when Marisol confronts her, she's like, Molly's like, "How is this different from what you're doing?"
It's true. It's true. She called her out. Sometimes you need someone to call you out like that. Yeah, and she's like, "You're right." She's like, "Well, what? I'm not writing it down. That makes you better." So you're definitely right. And then she makes her sign the confidentiality agreement and ends up staying. So I think there'll be some funny scenes and I mean, she's gonna cause some trouble. But, yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah, and later in the episode, with Mr. Powell. Well, how crazy is that? So the Powells come in to take flowers to, say, I hope Nick gets better.
And I love how Evelyn's like, "Oh, Marisol's allergic to roses, so roses only seem appropriate."
Classic
Evelyn.
Yeah, we gotta love her. But yeah, I guess we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But when she sees Tony and the reaction on Molly's face. So
Thank God she's a gossiper.
And Adrian picks up on it, and he follows her to the kitchen, and is like, "Okay, what's going on?" And she's like, "I'm not supposed to gossip, but okay, twist my arm."
It doesn't take much.
wait.
She's like a fiend for gossip.
She's gotta bring a cold turkey or something, right?
The writing, every episode, the writing I love. But when Tony talks to Mr. Powell outside, he's like, "I'm very sorry about the predicament the position that you put me in." He's like, "I'm more concerned about the positions you put my wife in, bitch."
I was dying. And then he calls him, he's like,
dick.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Was I off on that one? Yeah, the writing is genius, and he just delivers everything so perfectly. I'm obsessed with this character.
How about that scene when you could see Tony on the phone? He's the bad guy. He's like, when can I dump this biatch? And she comes in with her little negligee, and he's like,
oh man. He's like, hi, darling.
Yeah. So Tony.
So yeah, Tony, man, he's up to some devious acts, but we kind of predicted that earlier. He's in there. He's in there to cause some trouble for the Powells, or maybe for something else. But
I still can't figure out. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get into some predictions.
Yeah, tweet us, guys. Leave us messages. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, what do you think Tony's up to? We want to know.
And really quickly to touch base on that, give a shout out to Crystal Bright, who left us a message last week on YouTube, and actually the previous weeks. She predicted also Nick killing the Powell son. So there you go.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Which I actually thought was interesting, because that when I was watching the episode made me think of your prediction also, the same. When the Powells were talking about how Nick was hit, and he's like, oh, we should take flowers. And then I was thinking, like, ooh, this is going to unwind. And I think Candice is right.
Well, I can't wait to see it unwind and just the two of them join forces.
That's going to, you know what, that might actually bring them back together.
No, I think what's going to bring them back together is Tony's going to be, the bad guy, and Adrian's going to come and rescue Evelyn. And he's going to know that this guy's he knows this guy's up to something, because he told her, he's like, why would he be into somebody that looks like you? Not to be mean, but he's a young, hot, strapping guy, and Evelyn's rich, and she's beautiful. But Mr. Powell's smart. He's like,
very smart.
The only person that could love you the way I do is me. And he was trying to be romantic, but it came off a little douchey. But
he was like, he's like, anyone that can love a woman like you, meaning like she's cold. He's like, your heart's like ice, is someone like me, which is totally true.
They're like the same person, but opposite sex.
So
that's why they get along so well.
Curious to see who Tony's working with.
I know. Exactly, because Adrian's like, you need to stop seeing Tony. And she's like, well, that didn't stop you from seeing... Because he's like, you can't see the help. And he's like, well, that didn't stop you from sleeping with the help. So
yeah, and she's like, well, you can try to seduce Valentina.
Just offering up.
Which she totally didn't even listen to her, because they have a different kind of relationship.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing that.
I hope not.
He's had so many opportunities to do it,
Yeah, and even in this episode when Valentina was talking with him, it didn't come off creepy.
There's no chemistry. And then when he was trying to compliment her, and he's like, do you know what that means? No. No, smile. So cute.
Yeah. So I guess we should probably get into Carmen and Ty. Ty's following her around.
So creepy.
Creeper.
So creepy. Hiding behind menus in the restaurant. Ty, come on. What is your...
I just have to say one thing, and it pisses me off, because even in the other episodes, Carmen's just so nice to Ty, even though he's super creepy. It's just too weird. Once it got to the point where he's following her around, I wouldn't have gone up to him and been like, why are you following me? Or when he came to get the book, at the party, get his little chemistry book that he staged, he's like, give me a chance or whatever. And she's like, well, we'll see later. I would have been like, no, you're a creep. Get out of here. Call the cops.
She's only encouraging him.
Exactly.
She's definitely encouraging him. But I think for some reason she has a soft spot for him. And I don't know what it is. I think she feels bad for him, but he's creepy. He obviously has mental health issues.
Yes.
Or maybe she's afraid if she yells at him, he'll go commit suicide.
Maybe. But the fact that his mother was supposed to come get him from New York City, and he's still there, and it's not why are people not doing anything about
Yeah,
this?
I was confused about that too, because
where's the mom?
Wasn't the mom supposed to take him away, or what? She moved out here and they just live next door, or what's going on?
I don't know, but yeah. So I actually really like the scene with Ty and all the guys from the robbery. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Popcorn.
AfterBuzz popcorn gets me every time. Yeah, I like that scene because it kind of gave you more an insight to their whole motives, and just I just enjoyed it because you don't know who these guys are, and then we find out who they are. And it's kind of just gave you a little more history of it,
right?
And more of a background, and it kind of makes you you get to dig into Ty's head, oh, okay, you really think that you're going to be the hero, and they're going to have this heist, and you're going to rescue Carmen, and she's going to fall in love with you. And it's
and run off into the sunset, and the rest is history. Come on. But that's a typical high school boy fantasy. They think just naive. It's not going to work.
No, yeah, he's definitely not there. But
you find out the rest of the guys kind of are moving forward and like have a future, and Ty doesn't seem like he has anything.
Except he's madly in love with someone.
Yeah.
Again, great acting by Gideon Glick, the guy who plays Ty. He's that, you give it that little great essence of creepiness, but it's just...
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Come on our show. We'd love to talk to you.
Tell us your creepy ways. Not that I want to know them. No, I'm just kidding. No, but that also was weird too. That I know he threatened it. So Ethan, the other guy's name is like Carr or something like that. That he's the one that actually killed Alejandro. But it was on accident. Like we find out. Like you didn't tell me you put real live bullets in there. But they don't really want to do it. And he's like, well, I'm going to tell him what happens. I understand, like, that's scary. But that scene where they're in the car getting ready to go to the house, and Ethan's like, whatever Ty wants, we're doing, is just kind of like, why does everyone keep giving in to him? Like, Ty has some very creepy, persuasive, manipulative ways.
Manipulative, and he's very smart. I think, a lot of people probably underestimate him. He's very smart and calculated and creepy.
Until his like calculated plot goes wrong.
Oh yeah, let's just talk about that plot. Let's just get into it.
Oh my god! And you kind of felt like Ethan gets stabbed, and it wasn't even his like he didn't want to do the damn thing.
Yeah, I was shocked when he got stabbed. I mean, they show the knife. I mean, the camera goes to the knife. You know something's gonna happen with that knife.
Yeah.
And Ty stands up trying to defend Carmen, and he gets tripped and pulled down
by the guy that plays the doctor on Spencer's show.
Nerd face, But and then Carmen stabs Ethan
badly,
really badly.
Yeah, at first I thought it was in the leg,
Me
but
too.
at the end of the episode, you see it's like in the torso.
Yeah,
so
and he can't go to a hospital because they're all monitoring the hospitals.
That's just, he goes, they drop him off with Valentina. I'm just wondering, like, I know she can sew clothes, but can't she sew him? Can't she sew that wound up?
No, because he's thinking Remy, doctor. He wants him to go fix them. And
what would we do without you, Candice? I'm like, sewing clothes, yeah, totally.
Yes, and it's like, come on, Valentina, really? So... Of course, she doesn't know that he's involved in the heist, but she takes him. It shows for next episode that she's going to take him to go see Remy, and he's going to sew him up.
And then he's going to put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he says, why did you let him come here? Now we're going to be accessory to murder. Or whatever.
Do the heist.
The crimes.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, we can get into predictions, if he's going to have like a grudge against Valentina, or if he's going to be able to actually forgive her for this, because this is like...
Well, she doesn't know what's going on.
But still, she put him in this predicament. Like, he's this doctor,
right?
And you bring in this little
I'm
criminal.
going to save this for predictions, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some predictions.
Valentina.
Just go back to Remy.
Oh, do you know, their Twitter followers and Instagram followers, they gave Remy and Valentina a name. It's,
oh, God.
Vemi.
We always got to do the two names together.
Know, right? Team Vemi.
I love it. That's great. We got to get shirts.
Hashtag.
I'm glad it's like team like Vemi and not like Team Vam. That sounds like Vlam.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, let's get t-shirts, guys.
Next episode. So I think we should talk about Rosie.
Well, really fast, at the end, Carmen's sitting on the couch when the cops are all there, and she's talking to Rosie, right?
Yeah.
And she's like...
I love that she showed up.
Yeah, I love that with Mr. Spence. But she's talking to, and she's like, this guy over here was a hero. And I was like...
Oh, no.
Damn it, he still got what he wanted.
I know. And you see him, like, light up.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But then also he puts two and two together when they start talking about the guy that got stabbed, and he's like, oh, well, we're going to catch these guys.
Mm-hmm. Like, he's like, how are you going to do that? And, the hospitals. I think they're going down.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yes, Rosie
and Kenny and Dee Dee.
Poor Dee Dee.
What do you mean
poor Dee Dee? What do you mean poor Dee Dee? Poor Dee Dee was cheating.
I know.
She's been mean to her husband.
If she was honest from the get-go and they worked through it, then
I'd rather see her I'd rather see Kenneth end up with Dee Dee than with Rich, the nephew.
Reggie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just, oh, gosh.
Reggie or Rich?
Reggie.
Reggie.
He's super manipulative. Manipulative too.
We just discussed that his character annoys me so much on the show. I just
really?
Yeah, I just something about him. He's weaseling his way in.
He's gotten rid of Lucinda.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten rid of Dee Dee, and I feel, what is he gonna do with Rosie?
He likes Rosie. He's not gonna get rid of Rosie.
I don't know, but he's kind of, or no, what is he gonna do to his own uncle? How about that? Predictions,
right?
Now he has the power of attorney, and like I said, I would rather see Dee Dee have his power of attorney than him.
Exactly.
He's just so creepy, and I'm glad that Rosie's starting her wheels are starting to spin. You could see as she opens up his briefcase to put something in there.
She finds envelopes.
It's the same stationery, and she could kind of like compare like the handwriting to the note that he stuck in the mail because Mr. Kenneth was kind of going through mail to learn how to read again, and how sad is that?
So
He reads the note.
I like how he likes to read Victoria's Secret. Quotation marks.
Every
Read.
Read a Victoria's Secrets catalog. Come on.
That was just evil of him to put that note. Like he's.
I think
so
of all the
evil.
ways to kind of like unveil the whole situation, which is what he was obviously wanted to do. I think that was just so like hurtful and mean and cruel and just. It almost broke my heart.
He was so hurt. I mean, did you guys believe Dee Dee too? Do you believe that she was really done with?
I do.
Yeah, because I guess he came like.
I do. Yeah, the doctor. He came and wanted to see Dee Dee. And
Dr. Sanders. Yeah.
He was going through some withdrawals, some Dee Dee withdrawals. He needed his fix of Dee Dee.
He needed something.
And I love that, how Rosie, she's kind of seen, he is like that douchebag because when she goes to see Spence, she goes to check on Carmen. Spence is like, I thought you hated me. She's like, well, kind of like maybe he deserved to get, what he got. And she's kind of...
I think that kind of pushed her to go over there. I mean, obviously she wanted to make sure that her best friend and that her ex-lover was okay. Anyone would go over there, but I think that gave her the extra push to go over there.
That she realized Reggie...
That she found the stationery. And
Because, if he manipulated that, and I'm pretty sure she realized he manipulated Lucinda, then she knows
what else are you capable of?
Yeah, exactly.
What else did you do? Exactly, yeah.
The fact that he lied when Dee Dee hit him up. She's like, oh, my friend says you haven't been in your apartment for like, there's nobody there. You moved down. He's like, well, your friend must be lying. And
who paints their house for like 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Come on now.
This is true.
Very true.
Very true. So I think that this episode comically was amazing, partially in favor of our favorite Genevieve and her mother that comes to visit in Zoila.
Oh, her mom is so like Southern, Southern. They kind of made it more like Southern, like trashy a little bit.
Yes, you find out like Genevieve, like she's trying to be like this, she moved away to like have a new life and live in LA, and she changed her name. What was her original name?
Eunice.
Can you picture her as a Eunice?
No.
And then she made Henry change his name to Henri.
Yes.
So it's like they're trying to be French.
Wait, I love how she's dying and she needs kidneys, but yet she forbids Remy to contact anybody. But then Zoila calls the mom, and she didn't think the mom would come. But she's like, I gave up food in the 80s. I could give up drinking.
That one was good, but I think the best one was like, what was it? Poor people have kidneys. Rich people need them.
Oh, no, she's told Zoila, can you get some of your friends in the barrio? I know they need some money. And she's like, she said something, ay Dios mío, or something. She's like, call him. Hey.
Yeah, we gotta love her. Gosh, she's great.
Her character has just the best. I
want a list of quotes. I'm gonna put it together. A list of her quotes from this season because it's just epic.
Amazing.
We can put those on shirts too.
Yeah.
Just start a line, maybe. I don't know.
Genevieve line.
But I feel bad for her. I mean, she's obviously sick. Her kidneys are failing, and she's so stubborn and so like strong that she doesn't want her family to know. Doesn't want her family to help. And then
I went with a mom like that.
I feel so bad with her. And then
the mom knows she's sick. She could at least be a little kind and not trying. She knows she's jabbing. She's pissing her off on purpose.
Yeah. When she's sick on top of it,
Exactly.
But I think the mom's obviously got anger issues with her from the past and saying that she never appreciated her or anything like that. So obviously.
Yeah. How are they going to deal with it, though, if Genevieve wants to go to the Four Seasons for like 4 weeks?
She's like, I'm out of here.
Bye, Zoila.
She told Zoila, you'll forgive me over time.
And when she's saying the mom at dinner, then she's saying, "Oh yeah, women look a little better with some weight, like Zoila or something chunky like
poor Zoila."
And Zoila's like, "Where's that Xanax?"
I love how Genevieve, she used to be chunky. She's like, she was like a porker when she was 6. Eunice
the porker.
And Remy's, please, Grandma, put your teeth back in.
She's just picking at them.
This episode was like comic on fire. Like,
No, it was. And then when Zoila's like, "Oh, offer to see if our bloods match for kidney or whatever," and she's like, "You drink too much tequila." She's like, "Well, that's because I work for you."
Yeah, it's great. So I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think is going to happen with Genevieve? Like, do you think Henri is going to give her a kidney, or
should we just go into predictions
for
the whole episode?
Yeah.
We can just go do that.
And
Start
now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
So yeah, let's start with Zoila then, or that scene, Zoila and Genevieve. What do you guys think?
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
I think Zoila's going to get fed up and she's going to kick the mama out. And mama's going to go back to the south where she's from.
With her fried chicken and corn on the cob and mashed potatoes. That was so KFC, by the way.
Or maybe the mom might be a match.
That was a real Southern cooking.
That was KFC.
The mom might be a match.
The mom might be a match.
I bet you, yeah.
Yeah, that might make them bond a little bit at the end. Or maybe they'll take the kidney and the mom like passes away because she's too old to get rid of a kidney, and then it'll be like a little emotional moment, and then Genevieve will go back to being herself.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible because I feel like that scene where Zoila sat down and told her, "Your mom's, 80 or whatever. She's gonna die one day."
Right.
So, yeah, they'll find a moment for sure. Probably her mom will end up giving her a kidney.
And then my predictions with Carmen and Spence and Rosie, because they show a little clip of next episode, and it has Spencer coming out of the room with his boxer. So I think they're all going to get a little tipsy, and I think Rosie's going to go have some fun with Spence. They're going to rekindle their romance.
Wait, but was Rosie there?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like writing notes down and stuff that I wasn't really paying attention, and I thought it looked like Carmen was all disheveled.
Yikes.
I think it's going to
be a bad
I think Rosie probably spent the night, but
I hope Rosie spent the night.
She did too.
And
you don't
then
do that to your friends.
with Valentina and Ethan and Remy, I think Valentina's going to bring wounded little puppy over there, and he's going to get sewed up. And Ethan.
Why do I want to call him Evan?
That's my predictions.
Well, with them, we see they're going to work together to help him get better, or something, at least hide him. But I don't know if they're going to get involved with the cops, or I don't know. What do you think?
With that whole situation, I think that Valentina's going to take him over to Remy, obviously, because they have no choice. He's going to tell her, he's going to confess to her, look, we can't go to a hospital, because that's where you would take somebody that's dying. And she's going to be like, why? And he's going to tell her. And she's going to be like, think of who she can call, because she doesn't want him to die. She's going to call Remy. He's going to, I think, he'll do it, because I don't think he's going to let someone just die, even though he hates this guy.
Yeah.
But I do think that Ethan is going to survive. I don't think he's going to die. And I think that Remy and Valentina will be back together, because obviously she's going to...
Well, they show Ethan next episode, like in Remy's room with just a little bandage of walking around. It's like, and then they're arguing.
Yeah.
So.
But if he dies, then you could have Remy or whatever the heck you guys, whatever they're calling it, put together.
And if he died, where would that money go that Nicholas is leaving him? Back to Marisol.
back to Marisol.
Yeah, and then I think the relationship with Marisol and her new nurse, Molly, is just going to continue. I'm just wondering how Nicholas is going to take her when he gets back, because she's a little crazy. But funny, hysterical.
A little much. It's a huge difference between Opal and Molly.
Yeah. But they need that.
I hope that she's, stays, because she's pretty funny. And I hope she wasn't just a segment, segue into discovering who Tony is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and Tony. So, yeah, who do we think what do you think he's out for? What do you think he's...
Money.
Money?
For sure.
How about you,
I don't
Francesca?
know, but, why? Why money? Why would he... I don't know.
I'm going back to, I don't know who said it this season on one of our predictions. I think maybe you said it, Francesca, but that one of the girls that Mr. Powell like messed with or taped was someone he knew, like either a sister or a girlfriend or something.
It could be.
Or maybe the one that died, actually, that got murdered.
Perhaps.
Some connection there, I think.
I think it was me that was thinking that, but I don't know. I just want to know.
We'll find out.
Tweet us, guys. Write us questions.
Yes.
Tell us your thoughts.
On iTunes, rate us 5 stars.
watching.
We like 5 stars.
Lots of 5s.
Yes. But that's going to be all today for us. We'll see you guys have anything. No?
Thank you, guys.
Tell everyone where they can find you guys.
You can find me, Candice Buenrostro, on Twitter, Instagram, Candy Buen, CandieBuen.
Yeah. And you can find me Twitter, Instagram, XOXOCESCA.
And you can find me at Laila Sadny on Twitter or Instagram. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
AfterBuzz TV.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.